answer now. Oh my lord,
Is he gonna do it versus Whippo?
Against Whippo as well. The audacity of Hero, I respect. Solidifies that front to back you were setting up before for FlyQuest. What an easy draft to operate.
Yeah, one of the big reasons for Azir kind of dropping priority is the recent changes, you know, kind of nerfing the early game. So we'll see about the scaling for FlyQuest. This is pretty often what they try and do. You know, if they're facing an aggressive team like that, they'll try and scale into some mid-game team fights.
Yep. I think Histo we already mentioned as well, when this guy is such an aggressive jungler. Seeing him on the Qiyana, that's a bit of faith too, especially when Qiyana this tournament has been great. But let's pause. Decimating Smash fully channeled in the bot side with Grasp of the Undying, and Whippo takes Taki to court.
Yeah, a couple of bruisers there with some decent chunk damage onto the Rakan. Getting vision control here through the brush too.
He knows he's going there. Interrupted. The Decimating Smash at range again. Whippo's done some really good damage. The return here, not too much, as Eddie just tries to get that second skin. And
this side of the map, though, are they going to go for the dive? Busio's already kind of exiting here, so are they going to try and just sacrifice the Scion, get the zombie?
They're going to try at the very least. Whippo instant flash, double matches, Soba back into the turret. Histo gets out because Eddie was tanking for the time being first blood to the Whales.
Hex flash coming
over. More importantly, we'll talk about that in a second. Busio interrupt. Oh no! Die sent back not once but twice. But now with the trample and pulverize in the air, the chain CC is beautifully clean from FlyQuest.
FlyQuest are looking to scale again.
Wait. Okay, we get an ulti. Histo in response well. Supremus plays fantastic with the shuffle. He's under 3 in the end. Dia has to run out, but he's been exhausted as he flashes away. It's his only means of escape as Busio still wants to headbutt into Pulverize, a combination that is going to be destroyed with Quad rolling in after the fact, but no one's burning anything. Flash already down for Busio. The chase ends there, and it is simply one for FlyQuest after the fact.
What kind of plays are they cooking up here? Because nobody else can teleport in, so he's just running for the minion.
He really wants the minion, so Whippo ultis him at melee range. Dia decided to come back in. Whippo has taken a couple of turret shots, but look at his health. He can do this again as he gets the plate and looks for the re-engage and takes down Dia. Easy as pie for Whippo on the tank.
So we'll see if they are able to pull something out. Whippo currently just split pushing on bottom side, and he has no teleport, so I assume he's just going to continue pushing, and the rest of FlyQuest are posturing.
Just leave it. They're not contesting any of these objectives, and maybe it's just smart play as Busio, never mind, finds a pick, sends it in his Spide's waiting arms. The great Spide talent is great as well, though, with the grasp in. Hero has brought the plate to its knees. Team Secret Wales will match the fight even after Busio thought he found a pick. Again, they're going to send it forward into Histo, but it's only the two of them drawn back in. Histo flashes. Whoa! Masu flashes into the team. Taki gets out as well. The gumption on that Haiti carry is insane as Quad comes in to save the day, but Busio's close to dying. Now Quad's in threat as well. The burst so much from Team Secret Wales, and FlyQuest got bored and said, we need to fight. Respect it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're having fun, you know?
Yeah, that's a good sign, isn't it? I mean, Quad to stand here. Histo comes from a new angle, drops the Herald. Quad retreats, and Fly is still in this brush. They haven't started yet. Trying to bait them in, and the lure eventually works. Taki's one to tank it up as Whippo goes forward as well. Again, good poke damages. Ult melee range. Hero has to ult in response, and it's Judgment Day for someone if he can get them in a 1v1, but it's only Whippo. Meanwhile, Dia flashes forward, sets himself up. It's a good ulti, but he now jumps into the hole of FlyQuest. Quad with his dying breath gets an ulti off. Flash away from any from Whippo, but the back to front is in full effect, and FlyQuest are getting the fight they want. Baiting them in was the right call, because the Whales always come.
And that's going to be Otacon as well. That was Dragon. The idea from TSW is good. They're trying to fight WoW. You know, Inspired is taking the Dragon, so...
Do it again! Decimating Smash. Masu going to step up to this one as well. Valkyrie on top of Histo. Flash from Whippo not to get caught. Masu will get the kill. The slow onto Taki. Team Secret Wales check the brush. Not once, not twice, 3 times, and they get punished for it.
Off the map at the moment. Teleport comes in. Here we go. This is going to be another attempt.
It's on a ward though, so Whippo knows to reposition. Quad's just going to send it back. Hero can isolate a target, but his team's not there. Quad will jump in first, waiting for the shuffle, and there it is, the knock-up. No ult used! Hero was waiting to buy his time, and FlyQuest just didn't give him the clock. TSW looking to see how they can defend even further. Taki finds an angle. There's the quickness on the Massive, but there's help. There's help here. Again, how hard is it to kill the Corki between worlds from Dia? There's great burst damage, but no follow-up. Again, Team Secret Wales grasping at straws as Quad just moves up to yet another turret and does a bit of damage. As you know, as an Australian, I had to Google what that was, Kirby.
Yeah, it's just another way of saying didn't answer.
Yeah.
All right, Whippo up here, though, has several attackers.
Yeah, but did you see the damage? And where is the damage on him? Okay,
it's coming
3 members. Hero decides, let's go into the death realm. Whippo is surviving for now, and I might be wrong about that because I think he came out a while. It's hard to see with Mordekaiser, but a shutdown nevertheless as Whippo takes 20 seconds to die.
Okay. Yeah, they want the objective bounty on the tower. I think that's a good call, trying to objective bounty.
They know. Onto Dire, headbutt pulverized, Busio again. What an angle found from this support. No wonder the biceps are so big. This guy's working hard. And Whippo, I am worried about him dying when there's less than 3 members. As Supreme Display, okay, Histo wants a way out, has to flash. Inspired uses a Cyclone, but the flash down is a big tool.
Whippo on the Scion just has to be the front line. The brick wall here marking the entryway from TSW. Masu and Busio are ready.
It's a good engage and it's a bait. They pull off of the Baron as well. Tucky at half HP. Whippo with the engage. Sets up in the choke. Dire is the only one here for TSW. A sent away again. The Supreme Display ain't that much as Tucky finds himself the quickness. He wants to dance, but Fly just don't want her as Eddie. He managed to kite this one back, and it's the best fight so far as Hero. Meanwhile, outside the Baron pit, almost kills Inspired, but coming out of the realm, there's Masu waiting as he flashes over as well. Whippo will finish the job. It's a triple for Masu, but he's Penta a bit out of reach as Eddie tries to find him in the backline. Stepping up, Masu gets a Quadra, and Dire, the Penta, has run away as FlyQuest. Style in a breach of a fight.
Yeah, I got a little worried when Quad kind of face planted Azir right into the middle and got hit with the Guyana ultimate, but on the kite out.
Sometimes it's going to look bad, but sometimes it looks exceptional. It's that confidence here as Taki's going to TP down to bot. I think this is a flank waiting to happen, the last hurrah. But Team Secret Wales to avoid going down
Double
to that 1 and 2. It's a great ulti from Histu. It's a claw of destruction that sets down Masu. It's a pick. It's great, but FlyQuest, they've still got Quad alive. And his hero's going to come out of that death realm with Busio running for his life. There's a turret there now standing new heaven here for FlyQuest to sit under it in the sun and land on another kill.
And FlyQuest will collect the rest of the game. They take down 4 of the 5 whales, and they're coming for the Nexus next.
For FlyQuest, it would be a big win, and it will certainly be. For the NA faithful, you're looking at this team, and big expectations are met here today. With 11,000 gold in the bank, FlyQuest will hit the Nexus, and the whales weren't enough to crush the mighty Fly.
FlyQuest, they were having fun in that one. Looking fairly relaxed on stage. Congratulations on the victory there. 2 wins now. 1 more step for them to try and move on to quarterfinals. We will eagerly await that draw.
And they get 2 chances. The best thing about getting to 2 and 1 is you get 2 chances at a best of 3. So if you get a harder opponent for the first one, then at that 2 and 2, you get 1 final chance to progress through. But FlyQuest, a really good showing, a really good level up as well. They didn't succumb to this chaos that is Team Secret Wales. And as you said, that bottom lane is exceptional. As we'll go to a short break and then return here for match 2 of Gen G versus T1 right after this.